Koreans, the quarter-final of the recent Indonesia Super 1000 event. As you can see, it's 2 straight games and very comfortable in that second game. So the toss of the coin, the first duty of our umpire. And the home pair have chosen to start the near side of the court. So former world number ones against a pair who look destined to become world number ones. And I don't know if you've worked it out, Steen, but by my calculations, if they win this match, they will become world number ones.
I haven't worked it out, but it sounds very, very plausible.
So Takuro Hoki will turn 30 next month. He's from Yanai in Yamaguchi Prefecture. And they were world number ones for 14 consecutive weeks from the end of September 2022. They won the world title in Huelva in 2021, having been beaten in the final of the previous World Championships. The left-hander is Kobayashi. He turns 30 exactly a week ago. Now, if you were with us yesterday, you will have enjoyed that match against the identical twin brothers from Chinese Taipei. 2 straight games, 35 minutes only for Hoki and Kobayashi to beat the winners of the Canadian 300 event just a couple of weeks ago. So to Kim Won-ho, who is the Olympic silver medalist in the mixed doubles discipline, but now concentrating on his men's doubles. He only turned 26 last month. He's from Suwon and currently number 3 on the world ranking, and the reason why they could shoot up 2 places to number 1 is because they've only played 9 tournaments towards their world ranking, and you really need 10 tournaments, which is this Japan Open is their 10th tournament, and therefore all the points they gain from this week in Tokyo will be added to their current total. So the left-hander, So Seung-jae, he's 27 years of age and he's from Busan, and they're actually making their 3rd appearance here as a pair at the Japan Open, because they used to play together in 2017, 18 and 19, the Koreans, before going their separate ways. Now back together, reformed their partnership in January early this year, and probably won 3 finals in their first 3 tournaments since reforming their partnership. Our court officials, as we saw, from Taipei and from India. I can see that Steen is very kindly checking my calculations. I think there's 2 possibilities of them becoming world number 1. Either they've got to win this match, or the defending champions, Gosife nor Izudin, if they don't retain their title, again the Koreans will become number 1.
Yeah, I think Aaron Cha and So Woo-yik is also in the mix, because they didn't play this tournament last year.
Ladies and
Yeah, but they
gentlemen,
lost in the first round here.
Did they?
on my right,
Yeah.
I didn't check that.
Yeah, Steen,
and
Then
keep
you're
up.
right.
So
Then you're
Seung-jae,
absolutely right.
Korea.
Thank you. Mr. Hartley, my maths master, would be proud.
On my left, Takuro Hoki and Yugo Kobayashi, Japan.
So 2 pairs consisting of a left and right-hander.
Takuro Hoki to serve to So Seung-jae. Level, play.
It is the former world champions as a combination. Hoki and Kobayashi nearest to us in the red shirts, getting this 2nd round match underway. Of course, it should be mentioned that Saw Xiang-jae is also reigning
One love.
world champion in 2 disciplines. And in fact was in the final of this event last year, playing with Kang Min-hyuk, with whom he did win the gold medal at the last World Championships. There's an interesting little
Service over. 1
quandary.
all. Kim.
3 players on court with World Championship gold medals, 1 with an Olympic silver. Which do you think is happier? What would you prefer? An Olympic silver or a World Championship gold?
The one I got.
Oh, don't sit on the fence, Steen.
If I had won the World Championship and didn't win an Olympic medal, I would cherish the World Championship medal, gold medal more. But if I'd won the Olympic silver and no World Champ medal, then that would be my preference.
Yeah. Okay, so you've hedged out.
Yeah.
2-0.
It's a difficult one, though, isn't it?
It is. Olympics only played every 4th year. You have more chances of becoming world champion.
Absolutely.
But the World Championship is a much more difficult tournament to win.
Standard-wise.
Yeah.
And of course, you've got more rounds to play. Because it's a group stage, there's only 16 pairs.
And the group stage is actually quite tough.
2.
Well, it certainly was with one group in Paris last year, wasn't it?
Hoki and Kobayashi were in that group.
Yes.
Didn't get out of it.
They didn't get out of the group. In fact, they were 4th in the group, but it was a group of 5. We're not going to go into that, how that happened at the moment. That's a beautiful shot, isn't it? Super backhand.
Service over. 3-0.
What do you think the key's going to be here, Steve?
3.
How well Takuro Hoki can play and be set up on the front court, combined with how strong the Koreans are in the sort of basic skills in the double. They've got a really solid defense that's really hard to penetrate. But Takuro Hoki, he's a fantastic front court player, and there's so many factors because it's not enough. Yuko Kobayashi has got to play well also, and when they play well, both of them, they tend to make great results. When he also goes to the front court and they play a little bit side by side sometimes in the attack. But the Koreans, their defense is amazing. The amount of shots they get back. We saw it in Indonesia Open, which in my opinion should be the most difficult tournament for the Koreans to win because it's so drifty there, so you don't really
well taken.
want to play from a more defensive perspective, but they still managed to win it, so they've just looked extremely strong in the biggest tournaments this year.
Well, they haven't lost in the Super 1000s, have they? I mean, they've played 3, won 3.
I think the Japanese should alert them to the fact that the Super 1000 is only next week.
Yes, of course, this Korean men's doubles pair and their compatriot, Unsei Young, going for the 1000 slam.
That's a fantastic story from American basketball. Maybe we can take it here where they changed the shuttles in the series between Utah Jazz and Chicago Bulls. Michael Jordan's team against Karl Malone's team. Karl Malone was nicknamed the Mailman, and it went to the last and final match of the series. And Karl Malone said, postman, he wasn't the milkman, he was the postman. And he said that, you know, the postman always delivers on the final match. And then Michael Jordan replied, remember, the postman never delivers on Sundays. And the match was played on a Sunday. Good flicker. Flick serve.
7-5.
Millimeter perfect. Oh, string's gone.
Yeah.
And Kim Won-ho's racket.
Service over. 6-7.
I think the Korean pair are far more flexible. I mean, you talked about how a lot of this match and the outcome of this match would be dependent on how well Hoki plays at the front of the court. But of course, he needs his partner to hit the shuttle in the right place
to set him up.
But I think with the Koreans, either can play at the front, either can play at the back.
Yes.
They're far more complete as
both of them accomplished mixed doubles players.
Yes.
And also, that's the benefit when you switch partners. There's obviously downsides as well, but they played with different partners and have had different roles. Sometimes Kim Won-ho has been the preferred front court player. I think Soo, when he played with Kang Min-hyuk, I actually think most of the times it was Kang Min-hyuk who took the rushes to the net because he was so quick in his reactions. So they can tailor it to their opponents. Plus, they have what very, very few other men's doubles pairs have at the moment, a solid defense. And it's been a while since we've seen that in men's doubles, a pair with a really good defense.
Well, possibly the last Korean pair with a really good defence, and possibly in World Badminton really good defence, and probably the last pair from Korea to win this title 10 years ago. Lee Yong-dae and Yoo Young-sung. I'm sure people would argue that the Indonesians, Sung and Setiawan, had a good defence, but I think the Koreans, Lee and Yoo, were even better. Well, this has been a fabulous start as far as the former world champions are concerned. Hoki and Kobayashi, 5-point advantage. So the coaches have had their say for the home pair, former Malaysian player, Lee Wan-hwa. Sounded to me, Steve, as if he was absolutely fluent in Japanese.
Yeah. I think that's actually quite important when you go to coach in a foreign country, that you, if possible at all, try to learn the native language, because there's so much that gets lost in translation if you have to go through, especially if you have to go through a third language.
That was great defence, wasn't it, from Kim Won-ho? Wonderful example of what you were talking about.
11.
Look at that. Immediately, that one defensive shot changed the whole momentum of the rally.
I'm wondering, I think at the start of the day, the drift alongside the court was just like yesterday, going from the near side here with the Japanese pair towards the Koreans, but I just got the feeling that it might have changed during the last 1.5 singles match that we've watched on this court here. We've seen a lot of shots gone long on the, especially on the right side of the Japanese court half.
I thought that when I was, I'd come down to the stadium and I was watching Shiuchi.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
10-11.
Well, this is remarkable, isn't it?
Double quick time.
Resumption of play, 4 quick points, and the Koreans right back in it.
That was an example of how we think the drift have changed.
10.
So it's actually the Koreans that are playing with the drift at the moment.
Oh, that's a super shot. My goodness me. Hugo Kobayashi.
10.
Look at the elevation too. Wow. Super angle. Oh, that seemed to be a bit of a mishit from Hoki, but they all count.
14-10.
As noticeable as well in that rally, wasn't it, Steen, that Hoki trying to get forwards, his partner backing out, allowing that to happen.
Yeah.
That rotational play, that understanding.
Service over. 11-14.
That's pushed well long.
12-14.
When Hoki and Kobayashi were in the final 2 years ago, they lost out to Li Yang and Wang Qilin, who of course last year won their second Olympic gold medal. Oh, that's a brilliant smash too. I'll tell you what, the other thing I've thought today, Steve, is that the shuttles seem a bit crisper. Whether they're playing a bit faster. The attacking play really is finding its mark at the moment.
Service over. 13-15. Kim. Kim. Kim to serve. Kim.
Yeah, a little confusion as to who was serving. It is Kim Won-ho. That's a good return.
Service over. 16-13.
That thundered off the top of the tape.
Service over. 14-16.
Applying good pressure there, Kim Won-ho in the back court.
Service over. 17-14.
Oh my goodness, what on earth was he trying? What was he doing?
18-14. Kim.
Over-committed to the forehand defence, and that was well spotted by Kobayashi. Just 3 points away from the opening game. The home pair. They got 2 points away from the opening game for the Japanese combination.
19-14.
Nice.
Service over. 15-19.
Need some good serving here in one hole. Oh my goodness, the reactions.
Wow.
Astonishing. Absolutely astonishing. First the
16.
reaction speed of the
19.
Japanese pair, then of the Koreans.
So, check the card. Okay, thank you.
And that, in badminton terms, missed by a country mile. Not even close.
But 17-19.
Oh, indecision. Big points. Yeah, that's
Fantastic play.
very well played from Hoki.
Not necessarily just the last shot, but the second last shot, the way he controlled that one. The way he controlled the defense and came forward, that made the difference.
So 3 game point opportunities for Hoki and Kobayashi.
Off. Service over. 18-20.
Nerves are jangling. It's gone wide as well. 2 of the 3
19.
game points have been brilliant and
20.
saved by the Koreans. One more opportunity for the Japanese pair. Oh, what a serve! That's incredible.
Saving it till it mattered the most.
20.
From Jay.
And it's clever, isn't it? 20 all, and extra points required until there's a clear 2-point winning margin. On a run of 4 straight points, they've saved 3 game point opportunities.
20.
And now Kim Won-ho and So Seung-jae have a game point opportunity themselves. remarkable defence. They've done it on 5 straight points. 22-20, the opening game to Kim Won-ho and So Seung-jae in 20 thrilling minutes.
오늘 뭐 여기 경고서를 보는 건 좋았는데 붙이는 것도 괜찮았다고. 오늘은 호키가 서비스 걱정할 때 앞서가 한번 서비스고 앞에는 이거 뒷라벨은 뒷사람 카드하는 거 전달을 많이 해. 그리고 이번 씨가 서비스 걱정했을 때는 그냥 되는 건 되고 안 되는 것은 호키한테 올리고 해도 돼. 올리고 해. 때린단 말이야, 로테이션이. 서브도 치고 그냥 일본 애들이 앞에 붙이는 게 많으니까 거기서만 조금만 빠지는 볼에 대해서는 원호라든지 빠지는 볼에 대해서는 좀 커버해주고 커버 플레이 해주고. 그러니까 세 번째 볼을 붙이는 것도 하고 탁 한 번에 드라이브 치는 것도 하고 같이 섞었어요. 지금 첫 번째는 그런 게 하나도 없어. 탁 붙이는 걸로만 했고. Okay, go on.
Code 1, 20 seconds. Code 1, 20 seconds.
20 seconds.
Well, what an extraordinary end to that opening game with Kim Won-ho and So Seung-jae, the number 3 seeds from Korea, coming from a 17-20 deficit to win 22-25 straight points. Oh my goodness me. If the Japanese pair don't come through this match, I think Yugo Kobayashi will be having nightmares about that serve into the net at 2017.
Yeah. We don't know if they would have made it, but they would have had a chance.
One thing you've got to do is make your opponents play the shuttle in tight situations. Oh, that's clever. What a super shot from Kim Won-ho. That little, I don't want to say net shot because it was a bit more than a net shot. It was going deeper in court than a net shot.
It was that cross one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which was sort of designed to just pass Hoki with 10 centimeters.
Exactly.
And it was actually brilliant. The Japanese, they really got to
2-1.
sort of brush off the disappointment of losing that first game, because the first time they met in Indonesia Open, it was also a very close first game, and then the Koreans simply ran away in the second.
Yeah, they didn't even get double figures in that second game, did they? Oh, look at that action. Yeah.
3-1.
And I totally agree with what you just said, Steen. The Japanese pair have got to brush off that disappointment. But that's, I mean, of course we know that's what they've got to do, but how do you do it?
It's super difficult.
Oh, service fault called.
Too high.
On Kim Won-ho.
Service over.
Too high.
2-3.
wide.
Hoki. Ready for the line jump. 3. Oh.
Well, the umpire just having a quick word with Hoki because she wasn't happy that he was verbally celebrating before the line judge had actually made the call.
Service over. 4, 3.
Nice cross smash from Sosung Jae there.
5, 3.
I don't think the Japanese pair can afford to really defend at all. I mean, of course, they'll have to at some stage.
Yeah, but that's one of the differences. I totally agree. I was thinking the same thing. The defensive skills is just at a difficult level.
Yeah.
The Koreans, they can survive much longer and change things around. Obviously, the Japanese also change things around once in a while, but not with the same quality, not with the same consistent quality as the Koreans.
Oh, brilliant. Wonderful defense from Hoki.
Service over. 4, 6.
I guess it was sort of a in quotation mark, belief that got into the world of men's doubles following the retirement of 3 really strong Korean pairs after the Olympics in 2016, and Asan Sechewan dominating, followed by the emergence of the minions.
Yeah.
Gideon and Sukamulio, who really didn't emphasize defense at all, because they were so good in the attack and got so much on the attack that they didn't need to, and a lot of pairs followed suit. But now we have a pair that is really, really good in defense. Doesn't mean that they're sort of like playing from a defensive perspective, but they can just survive more times, and that means it gives them more chances in the attack as well.
Well, that was even further wide than I think Kobayashi's
It was.
smash in the opening game. When I said it had missed by a country mile.
They've spotted an opening on that tape that keeps the court to the blue carpet, and nobody's really trying to return it.
Brilliant. Gosh, he reads the game so well, doesn't he, this man? Sosung Jae.
7, 6.
1, 2, 3. End of rally.
And he moves cross court immediately when he played the first shot, and he's also able to do so because that's one of the sort of developments throughout the last 10-15 years, that when you play men's doubles, you've got to be able to cover 80% of the court, because otherwise your partner will not be able to overcover a certain area of the court where you think you might get the advantage.
The opportunity.
Yeah.
Quick. 8, 6.
Yeah, because you don't win rallies in men's doubles now by just playing safe.
No, and standing and helping covering the court all the time. You've got to try and overcover small areas of the court where you feel the probability is higher that the shuttle is going to be played to that area.
And so then, once you've overcovered and you're right on top of it, then you can play,
score.
You can play the winner.
And that's where you need your partner to be able to cover the area that you're not overcovering, and do that in a good way.
Like that.
Yeah.
Well, they were actually a little fortunate to get away with that,
6.
Koreans.
Again.
That was a perfect example of what we've just been talking about. If we see that again, watch where So Seung-jae moves. Look, he's right across. He's on the same side of the court.
Yeah. Hoki trying to block it, but he's blocking it to an overcovered area. If he tries to cross it, he crosses it into the forehand of So Seung-jae. I'm still stuck in that picture.
7, 10.
And that's all the considerations that has to be automatic in the moment.
Lovely placement of the smash from Kim Won-ho. And it is the Koreans who have the advantage here in the second game. A 4-point advantage, having already won the opening game.
11-7
여기 포인트에서 진짜 왼손잡이다 보니까 대각으로 먼저 대각으로 가도 돼. 너무 잘. 왼손잡이가 세번 정도 한번 대각으로 뭐 수비라도 치고 붙이고 공격하려고 하는 맞수비로 왔죠? 아버네. 内側とかパスもこれだけです。ちょっと後ろです。ヘッダキのところもうちょっとだ。前に
Hold 1 second. Hold 1 second.
全然チャンスは。
Hold 10 second.
した方がいい。
You go. Come in. Don't cross over the able. Don't cross. 11-7.
Well, I think it's time for Hoki and Kobayashi to perhaps try, if they possibly can, to do something a little different. A game and 4 points adrift. Mind you, the Koreans were 5 points adrift at the mid-game interval of the opening game, and they ended up winning it. So you just never know, do you? Crikey, in our last match, El Fahan seemed to be down and out.
Is he down and out? He
I
did.
think he won 8 straight points, didn't he? Or was it 7?
7 points.
No service fault calls. Both of the Koreans have been faulted for too high. Service judge Kulkarni from India.
Yeah, I like the idea from Sapporo Hoki there, because I think one of the things that they could try, Hoki and Kobayashi, is that realize that as we've spotted that they're having trouble surviving in the defense, so they've got to go for a no-lift style. That might mean that it's going to be a beautiful loss. But it also could mean a comeback for them. Sometimes when you know that there is no alternative, then you become more sort of relaxed and dedicated in your game. You know you have to play the net or play flat. Lift is forbidden.
Service over. 14-9.
Well taken by Hoki.
Service over. 10-14.
play.
And that's well left too.
A couple of good rallies from Hoki and Kobayashi.
14.
I expect him to try and get it past Hoki in the service return. So Kobayashi really needs to be alert. Yeah, okay.
That's a lovely block, isn't it?
Yeah. Play back, yes. Well played.
Yeah.
Of course, there can be situations
14.
just before that attack from the Koreans. Kobayashi was in an almost impossible situation where it's better to lift still, but 95% of the shots play the net, try and find the gaps, play flat. And also, that also means that your partner knows exactly what you're going to do. Play back.
Well. This is
13,
looking a little like a mirror
14.
image of the opening game. Japanese making the comeback here in the second.
Yeah, and for Kim, the job now is to get the service return well below the top of the tape and be alert on the fourth shot.
Oh! Don't believe it. Behind the back
Over.
from So Seung Jae, he gets the net caught.
13.
Watch this. That's just extraordinary.
I didn't even see it went over. I just stopped looking when it hit the tape.
That is just incredible.
Okay.
How fed up would you be if you're on the receiving end of that?
It's unbelievable. I'll be steaming inside.
Thank you.
Well, the run of points was ended at 4, but it has meant that the Japanese pair are right back in this second game. Looked well out of it when 5 points adrift.
Service over. 14. 15.
Important service now from Yuko Kobayashi.
Another net cord. This time on the return of serve from So Seung Jae.
Service over. 16. 14.
It's too flat. It's gone long of the back line.
17. 14.
Yeah, look at that shadow movement. Sort of clipping the rackets.
And it's those small things that, when it adds up, you can't afford them. You're unlucky on a net court, but you can't afford to make an error on that one.
Good rally. Pushed it wide.
Service over. 15. 17.
Oh, it's clearly wide. See daylight
Play.
there.
Service over. 18. 15.
3-point advantage and 3 points away from booking a place in the third round for number 3 seeds. Well, this is not over yet, but I have to say, what a good quality badminton we've seen today.
Fantastic match,
Yeah.
this one.
Oh, I thought that may have been going long. Amazing defense. Missed it. And that cross-court error from Kobayashi means that the Korean combination had match point opportunities. That was the longest rally so far, 36 shots. Oh, what a return.
Service over. 16.
Well, it needed to be perfect, and that's exactly what it was.
Play. Kim.
Well.
17 points.
This time. Third time of asking, and the number 3 seeds, Kim Won-ho and Seo Seung-jae, safely through to the quarter-final. And we believe, by our calculations, that will mean that come next Tuesday they will be world number 1s, but I don't think that's going to be on their mind. It will be on their mind to try and end the 10-year drought since the last Korean pair won the men's doubles title here at the Japan Open. Wonderful display, especially in that opening game, coming from 17-20 down on a run of 5 straight points to close it out, 22-20, and the second game 21-17. 43 minutes in total, and the number 3 seeds from Korea through to the quarterfinal. Welcome back to the Tokyo Metropolitan Gymnasium. Home this week of the DAIHATSU Japan Open, the Super 750 event on the HSBC BWF World Tour. Well, we had home interest in our last match. We've got home interest again in our next match because the four-time champion and defending champion Akane Yamaguchi is in action against the Korean Simu Jin. Well, as far as the women's singles is concerned, we lost one seed in the first round.